Hello everyone, welcome with my new vlog with ServiceNow with Harsha. And today we are gonna see some questions about the interview. Means which are questions they are asking. Interviewer are asking in interview. We are checking that type of questions and how you will give that answers to the interviewer, that I am also telling you, because these type of question they are also asked me before whenever I given the interview with any companies like EY, Accenture, Cognizant, and other like 2 plus experience. Means if we have 2 plus experience, then what type of answer you should give to the interviewer, that also I am telling you. So welcome, and please I'm requesting you like my channel and also subscribe as well, like all these videos. Also check all another videos where I also mentioned some of the information about the interview and other information which is basic we have. So in this video we are seeing flow designer and workflow. So flow designer and workflow. In this flow designer, they are asking what is the definition of flow designer. We can simply say that it is enable process to automate work, and we can say it's a reusable components. It's a reusable components means we can use reuse other components when we are creating one of the conditions, trigger condition, then we can reuse that. Also it's a low use of code, means in the flow designer we have if and else conditions activities, so we don't need to write too much of code, so we can say it is called as low use of code. Also it's easy in error handling. Why? Because it has activities like flow, so it is a flow, that's why it's easy in error handling. And it's a simple drag and drop functionality. See, I will show you after this ppt how it is a drag and drop functionality. And they will ask also what is the types of flow designer, which types do you know about the flow designer. We have flow, subflow and action. So some of the key points about the flow designer. What is a flow? Flow are purpose that consist of a trigger and then a sequence of actions, and it executes whenever the trigger condition is met. Means whenever trigger condition is met, then it's a flow we are using for triggering the conditions. It's a sequence of actions. Okay. And flow logic, it just provide condition which is used to execute our flow and achieve your requirement, like if else, for each. It's a logic about the flow. And subflows, it is a sequence of reusable actions to use in a flow. Its advantage is that it can be used and in action. Sorry, in the subflow, it is a sequence of reusable actions. Means it has reusable again and again reuse. We can reuse actions. That is a subflow. Means we are creating one other subflow and we are using that reuse that subflow for every other. Means whenever we are triggering one condition, then we can reuse that subflow. That is an subflow. So actions, it can be added to any flow without writing a code. That is an actions like create record, update record, lookup record. That is an action. So we don't need to write a code for the actions. That is all about the flow designer. That much you can say to interviewer. Interview will know what you have knowledge about the flow designer. That's it. That again another than they will not ask you about if you have 2 plus of experience about the flow. So coming to the next point about the workflow, it is also very much important. Why? Because whenever they will ask you what is flow designer, definitely they will coming to the workflow. and that is also very important. And they will ask you which which tool you have used in your experience, like flow designer or workflow. So workflow, it is a series of activities that follows execution paths. It contains set of instruction that can include scripts, loggings, approvals, record processing, timers, and wait time. So joins, branch, that all also in that workflow we can use. It is also easy to handle. And if the process requires complicated or scripted logic, then workflow is used. Means, for example, it is very complicated, it is used for the four of means that much of the service request, then we are using workflow. It is very easy to handle. It is not much than the flow, but also it is easy to handle. We are using business rules, scratch pads, all other things we can use in workflows. That is why I like means, yeah, I like workflow. Why? Because if there are no coming like conditions key, you don't use the some of the conditions file activities, then SLA timer is required, then workflow is used. SLA timer means if we have there 10 second, 20-second times, then also we are using SLA sorry, workflow. And it is bit complex and contain more coding. If we need more coding, then simply go with the workflow. Otherwise we can use the flow designer. But if we need to use it is future uh, for its workflow is very nice. For bit complex, it's a little bit complex, and we are using much and more coding. So that's it to for our this video. And also continue with next video. In this next video I will also explain the task table or child tables. Task table is like sorry, so not a task table, it's a base table, base table or parent table. We will see that type of activities, means and also child tables. And we will also see what is the types of changes. That is also that type of questions also they will ask in interview. So that's it for this video. Coming please, we will meet in this next video with our new questions. Thank you so much.